You've probably had moments where everything was finally coming together. The opportunity was there. The energy was there. The dream was within reach. And for a brief moment, it felt real. You could see it. You could taste it. You believed this time would be different. And then something happened. You missed the deadline. You bailed on the call. You suddenly got busy. Or worse, you talked yourself out of it completely. But what if I told you that wasn't random? That self-sabotage isn't weakness or laziness or some proof that you are doomed to stay stuck? What if it's actually self-protection? A predictable response that is triggered by beliefs running in the background. Therefore, today, I want us to expose self-sabotage for what it really is. A loop created by your subconscious mind to keep you safe at the cost of your own growth. Hi, my name is Campbell, and this is episode 3 of Breaking the Belief Trap, the series that helps high achievers and entrepreneurs and purpose-driven leaders uncover the real reason they feel stuck, even when everything on the outside looks good. So we've already talked about how beliefs act like an invisible prison. And we explored where those beliefs come from and how childhood and culture and conditioning shape the way that you see yourself. I want us now to connect the dots because beliefs don't just live in your mind. They live in your everyday behavior. And here is the uncomfortable truth. Most self-sabotage is not sabotage at all. It's actually a strategy, just the wrong one. Let me explain. Let's say you hold a belief, often unconscious, like I'm not good enough, or success will make people hate me, or making money means I'll lose my integrity, or if I try and fail, I'll be humiliated. And that belief doesn't just sit quietly in some corner of your mind. It drives your decisions. So when you get close to the thing you say you want, whether it's launching that business or setting that boundary in a relationship or raising your rates or falling in love, your subconscious hits the brakes. Not because you don't want it, but because a deeper part of you believes it's not safe. Therefore, your system goes into protection mode. You procrastinate, you distract yourself, you get sick, you get busy, you pick a fight, you start a project you don't need, you create chaos just to avoid the risk. And the worst part, you don't even realize it's happening until after the damage is done. So you just tell yourself, I always do this, or I guess I wasn't ready. And then the shame piles on top of the pain and reinforces the belief that you're not capable. I want us to break down how self-sabotage works step by step so that we really get to understand it. Let's say you set a really big goal. One that excites you. Without the awareness of your logical mind, the goal threatens an old belief like I'm not good enough. And then next, your nervous system triggers a response. Stress, anxiety, doubt. Then you unconsciously retreat and you don't even realize this is happening. So you procrastinate, distract, perfectionism, overworking, or just plainly avoid the situation altogether. You fail to meet the goal or you only achieve a fraction of it. Then you interpret that failure as proof that the belief was right. So then the belief gets reinforced and the cycle continues. And unless you interrupt this loop, it becomes your normal. But here's the game changer. The belief isn't trying to hurt you. It's actually trying to protect you. Protect you from rejection, from abandonment, from shame, from loss. The subconscious doesn't want you to thrive, my friend. It wants you to survive. And anything unfamiliar, like success, intimacy, wealth, visibility, these feel like a danger that it wasn't safe before. Therefore, To stop self-sabotaging, you don't need more willpower. What you need is more safety. Let that sink in. The reason you keep pulling back isn't because you're undisciplined. It's because your belief system is trying to shield you from a perceived threat. So what's the way out? Not force, not hustle, not just push through. The way out is reprogramming the response, interrupting the cycle, creating a new pathway in the brain that says growth is safe. Visibility won't kill me. Success doesn't make me unlovable. I can handle what comes with the next level of success. And yes, that takes intentional work. It means uncovering the belief, understanding what it's really trying to protect you from, and then gradually and compassionately proving to your system that safety doesn't require staying small. Let me give you an example. Say you're a leader who grew up being told, don't make mistakes, don't stand out. And now you're in a role that requires bold decisions and clear visibility. So every time you step up, your subconscious triggers fear. So you overthink, you delay, you hide behind the team. Why? Because leadership contradicts that childhood rule that safety equals invisibility. And when you realize that that rule was written by a younger, more vulnerable version of yourself, one who didn't have the tools of agency that you have now, something powerful happens. You stop judging yourself. You start listening. You begin writing new rules that match the life you actually want. This is the work. This is how you break the belief trap. You can't outperform what you secretly believe will harm you. So the key is not to silence your fears, but to get curious about them, to begin asking questions like, what is this belief trying to protect me from? Where did it come from? Is it true? And what would a more empowering belief sound like? And if you want to dive deep into how emotions and experiences bond together to solidify beliefs and how to finally unlock the ones that no longer serve you, watch this next video.